Guys, this is Mr. Joshy J, and this is your preview to the F1 2023 Azerbaijan Grand Prix. It's race week. Yes, it's felt like a lifetime since the last Grand Prix. Thankfully, we are back racing again. Now, when F1 isn't on, I find it very hard to do F1 videos because my channel is mainly football related and football shirt reviews and that, but when F1 races are on, I definitely do the F1 videos. So going into this weekend, we have a sprint race, but not only do we have a sprint race, but Friday's qualifying will decide the starting grid for Sunday's full Grand Prix. Because usually, the qualifying session for the sprint Grand Prix, usually that's the starting order for the sprints. But, it being the starting order for the main Grand Prix, which that is absolutely insane. I mean, whoever wins the sprint race usually starts in pole position. But this time round, it's whoever gets pole position will start in the main Grand Prix in pole position. I don't like what F1 they're doing, making these changes. I mean, why are they making changes when it literally isn't broke? Why change something what doesn't need fixing? I don't get it. I really don't. Liberty Media. I mean, even when Liberty Media were in charge, they weren't this bad. I mean, Stefano Di Carti is making a mockery in his swords. He really is. It's an absolute joke and a disgrace and a shambles, F1, all these changes he's making. But going into the whole weekend, to me, Red Bull are favourites. Ferrari, my team Ferrari, the prancing horse. What sort of Ferrari is going to turn up? Are they going to come out fighting, or are they still going to be slower than Aston Martin and Mercedes? To be honest, I'm still expecting us to be slower than Aston Martin and Mercedes until we add some upgrades to the car. But teams are bringing upgrades, like Mercedes have got a huge aero upgrade on the way for Imola. Yeah, and I heard they are bringing a couple of upgrades maybe to Azerbaijan and Barcelona. But, I mean, yeah, F1 is back. I cannot wait. Finally, we can go racing again. I mean, I'm not really used to it taking a break when it's on this time of year. I'm used to it in the summer, but not just as the season's got underway, Yeah, I've really missed it. I really have. But Max Verstappen, I believe he'll be on pole. Then it'll be Perez second. Then I'm going to go for Russell third, Hamilton fourth, and then maybe Leclerc fifth. But usually Ferrari do quite well in qualifying, but obviously not in Australia. It was shambolic. It was awful qualifying for Ferrari, but hopefully, fingers crossed, Leclerc has a good race, because I want him to get back on track, Sainz, I like Sainz as well, but he's got to be more consistent. But Leclerc, he's currently my favourite Ferrari driver at the team. A driver driving for my own team, I choose Charles Leclerc to be the one to deliver. He's not had the best of starts, so I fully back Charles Leclerc. I'm behind him 100% to get Ferrari results. Hamilton, what sort of weekends will he have? Will he have a good weekend? Or will the male model outperform him? Obviously, George Russell had that disappointing DNF in Australia, so he'll be looking to bounce back. AlphaTauri, now, they've been horseshit recently. They got to improve massively. 1-for-1 is doing a good job in that horseshit AlphaTauri. He really is. Alfa Romeo, I'm expecting Guan Yu Zhou to do well in qualifying, but he doesn't always do so well in the race. Bottas, he needs a better weekend. He was so disappointing in Australia. He really was. Logan Sargent, he needs a strong weekend in the Williams. I'm expecting Alex Albon to do well in the Williams. Alpine, now, the Renault power unit so far looks quite reliable, which is surprising because usually they're one of the most unreliable power units on the grid. But So far, they looked okay, so be interesting to see how they do this weekend. I mean, yeah, Aston Martin, I'm expecting Fernando Alonso to do well again, and Lance Stroll as well. Haas, now Nico Hulkenberg so far has taken Kevin Magnussen to school. He really is. And fair play to Nico Hulkenberg. But anyway, comment your thoughts down below. I will always reply. And join me on Friday for the qualifying review, Saturday for the sprint race review, Sunday for the race review, and then Monday for driver ratings and team ratings to the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. It's lights out once again. Finally, man, we are back underway again. Bye-bye.